Welcome back to a brand new episode with your host, DeAndre Simmons. As you read the title, yes, this is something that's very special to me, something that I do on a day-to-day basis, something that I hone my skills for, something that I partake in. I love the industry. This industry has opened up so many doors for me. This career path has opened up so many doors. The trajectory of my career path, is amazing. Having offers, having opportunities left and right, meeting new people, meeting great networks to help me build my skill sets and help me level up in the industry, right? Learning new technology that's coming out, learning new ways of accounting, right? Particularly the tax industry, right? Understanding tax codes because tax codes change a lot, so understanding how to do tax planning correctly, and things of that sort. So this career is accountancy, right? That's the career I'm talking about today. It's gonna give you, some basics, what a day-to-day look like, some basic terminology, for those who are looking to become accountants, get into accounting, and don't let it fool you, okay? A lot of people be like, oh, accounting? Oh my God, that's so boring. I don't want to do numbers all day and blah, 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 blah. Listen to me. Accounting has money in it, right? It's a white collar trade. Come here. It's a white collar trade. Now you can say blue collar trades. Oh, I'm a truck driver. I'm I don't know what else blue collar trade. A carpenter, auto mechanic. Those are trades, right? Those are trades, right? Plumber, those are trades, right? You have to go to school and get training to work on somebody's residential unit to do plumbing, right? Electrical work. You have to, if you're gonna do a commercial unit, try to do electrical throughout the unit of the commercial building, you're gonna have to be a licensed electrician or master electricians. Same thing with accounting, right? Accounting is a white collar trade. Another example of white collar trade is a lawyer. A lawyer is a white collar trade. A doctor is a white collar trade. An architect, an engineer, or a white collar trade. But accounting is a white collar trade, right? So with that being said, different levels of accounting, right? You have junior accountants, you have staff accountants, you have senior accountants, accounting managers, financial controllers, VP of finance. The ladder goes up and up and up and up and up, right? But you have different accountants for different things too. You have tax accountants, as the name says, it's self-explanatory, a tax accountant, right? You have property accountants, right, who work for property management firms. You have construction accountants, right, who specialize in the construction industry, right? But really though, the day-to-day of what accountant would look like, a day-to-day, will vary depending on what specialization you're going into. If you're going to be an auditor, or going in tax, or going into industry. When I mean industry, I mean corporate, right? Staff accountant, junior accountant. There are some careers out there where you don't even need an accounting degree, like AP, accounts payable, clerk or analyst, right? Billing analyst, AR analyst, accounts receivable analyst. What else? The list goes on and on and on and on with different careers. And these careers can pretty much, what's the word? Trying to think. These careers can go from you working at a firm, getting your skills up, and potentially open up your own firm. Accounting has a lot of clients in it. Accounting has a lot of people in it that needs accountants. There is an accounting shortage that's going on as well. Yes, shortage. There is an accounting shortage that's going on right now in the accounting world. But let's get into what a day-to-day look like for accountant, right? I'm just rambling, right? Because I can talk about this all day. But pretty much, trying to think, day-to-day, what it look like. First you wake up, you go to work, right? Clock in. If you go on salary, whatever, on hourly, whatever, you clock in, do your thing. Pretty much probably check emails, right? You probably check emails. Depending how big your department is. And it depends too, right? It depends on if you're going the government route, if you're going the industry route, if you're going the public accounting route. But it really I'm gonna have another video explaining what a public accounting is, industry accounting, and government accounting. And hopefully during that video it can kind of help you pick which lane you want to go into. Is it public, industry, or government? So I'm gonna break all that down in a later video, right? In a different video. But pretty much I'm gonna look at it as a junior accountant, a staff accountant, just a staff accountant, right? For a mid-sized firm. And this mid-sized firm, let's just do, I don't know, a manufacturing of canned goods. They manufacture canned goods and they sell canned goods. It's a mid-sized firm that sells canned goods and it's a manufacturer. So pretty much as a staff accountant on that accounting team, it's going to be small. Typically in those environments, the accounting department is pretty small. It's not that big. You don't need a whole army of accountants left and right and center. But reason being is the accounting department is so small is because everybody in there is very knowledgeable on the craft, right? Even though certain people have different, avenues or different things they do, that's different. Everybody is an accountant, right? So everybody understands pretty much should understand everybody's job in there. Some people are better than others in certain avenues, in certain ways, analyzing and record keeping. Certain people are good in certain different ways. Tax plan, different ways. But pretty much number one is I would say the accounting cycle really. So record transactions, bank recs, reconciling the books, reconciling the bank statements, right? You may be doing that. One person might be doing that. Recording transactions, debits and credits, right? That's the basics, right? Debits and credits, T-charts, journal entries, those type of deals, right? Number two, you'll be posting it to the general ledgers. Number three, you will be posting, number two, you be posting to the general ledgers. It can be anything, right? Inventory, rents, keeping up all the expenses, right? Revenue that's coming in. Just recording all the transactions that's coming into the business, right? And then you would post those to the general ledger. And then next you would kind of prepare a trial balance. And those trial balances, you would have an unadjusted trial balance, right? And sometimes in certain firms, they would divvy it up, right? They would divvy up who have what responsibility, right? It's not like 100% of everything that you're doing that I'm telling you now you're going to be doing, right? So you might be doing something else while somebody else doing something else, right? Then y'all come together and y'all kind of, come together. Doing adjusted entries, adjusting for the entries, right? New entries. And then you create your adjusting trial balance. And after you create your adjusting trial balance, then you can get into your preparing your financial statements, income statement, cash flow statement, balance sheet. You have your statement of retained earnings. You have those. I'm trying to think of what else. That's it really. Statement of retained earnings, balance sheet, cash flow statement, income statement. I think that's one more I'm missing, but it's different statements, right? It's different statements. But those are the main ones really that you're going to be seeing. Then you'll be closing out your books, closing out your accounts, posting closing trial balance, post closing trial balance, excuse me. You know, somebody might do a final review, creating a final report, right, at the end of the cycle. And then just next, really simple. And the next thing is really simple. It's just preparing for the next period, really. So that's pretty much the day of the life of accountant. Really, it's really black and white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's really step by step by step by step by step by step by step. Somebody may be doing tax, right? Doing the taxes for the business. Somebody be back doing the payroll. I did payroll. You know, I'm responsible for doing payroll. Well, let me break that down. I was responsible in my experience, responsible for fixed assets. I was responsible for payroll. I've done some keeping track of expenses that was coming into the business, such as like gas, rent, things of that sort. Keeping tabs on all the expenses that is the business is expensing for. I've experienced really doing those. My experience is mainly in industry. I like industry accounting. I'm not really a big public guy. A lot of people promote public. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But I don't really do public. I have some government experience in accounting. Government is very, different as well. But other than that, that's really what a day looked like. Really, it's almost checking emails, doing what is divvy up amongst you guys in your office. Are you record keeping? Are you doing transactions? Or are you posting it to the general ledger? Or are you doing bank recs? Or are you preparing trial balances? Or are you doing AP, AR reports? Those type of things, right? But other than that, see you guys in the next video.